Hello and welcome back to another Fortnite video, and as y'all know, Fortnite has added new weapons for this new season that's been out for just over a week, including the Huntress DMR and Gatekeeper shotgun, along with the Warforged AR and a new SMG. I feel like these new weapons though have a serious problem. They perform way worse than the Chapter 5 Season 1 weapons, such as the Hammer Pump and even the Striker AR. And here's what Fortnite could and maybe should do, if not just like fully nerf them all. Or buff, excuse me. So Gatekeeper shotgun, it's their take on another tac shotgun. Fire rate is alright, decent speed reload. I would suggest using a drum mag for it. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. So 92 damage with that sucker, 103 with the pump. At legendary though, but I feel like the only problem is the 3 shots. If you don't have a drum mag, might be the only sufficient problem. It can't really take the place as a pump from the what the pump did. Considering this thing max will probably do like what, 140 to somebody's head. It's not gonna fulfill the pump's legacy as far as the hammer pump goes, and literally any pump just in general. Moving on though, Fortnite has retried many DMRs over the years, from just doing the Cobra DMR from a little bit ago, and a few other different takes on DMRs, but they definitely messed up again. Like, they literally put in a Twitter post, I think, that they're going to try to make it like a good DMR that people are going to use, and it's not. So first of all, they made this scope, I think, to go along with it, a square sight with a dot in the middle. That's the fire rate. I already think that's buffed from what it was at the start of the season. This thing was slower than dirt at the start of the season, and its damage is not as sufficient. They're trying to make it replace pretty much what the sniper was doing, and as you can see, the damage right here, 70 to the body, that's like 130 something to the head at legendary. The fire rate just ain't it. So I feel like they buff the fire rate just a smidge, and I feel like 7, I guess, is a decent max size, but for the damage it does, like, think of this, so it does 70 damage to the body, right? Look at the new Warforged AR at legendary. You can do that in 2 bullets with this sucker, and look how fast it's firing. Right there, you can do as much as this shot will do. So literally, a Warforged AR is better than their new DMR pretty much at this point, which is pretty depressing considering they're trying to make it a good DMR. So I feel like they definitely failed their job as far as that goes, and they definitely need to be nerfed. Some weapons need to be nerfed, I feel like, but those definitely need buffs. And the new SMG is just mid overall. I don't really carry it much. I like the Hyper SMG better. So, yeah, I feel like they kind of ripped us with the newer weapons. Chapter 5 Season 1, they did a great job with the new introduction of mods. So, yeah, they definitely need to buff these selective weapons right here. And, yeah, that's just my opinion right here. You can also just see, though, Warforged, the amount of kick this season. So they added, like, bullet drop last season, which made the game, like, a little bit different, considering people are used to being able to, like, absolutely beam, no bullet drop, not really realistic, to adding, like, bullet drop. See, after time, this AR will get some kick to it. And it's sometimes pretty bad. The SMG will sometimes have some kick, but not as bad. And the DMR is just, the bullet drop makes it even worse. Like, look how much that already drops. It's just so bad with the bullet drop as well. So, I would definitely just suggest your loadout to go to with builds. Just pick up a hammer pump until they do something with the Gatekeeper. Use, I guess, the Warforged. It would probably benefit you unless you can have a Nemesis with a decent scope. Definitely still use a sniper for your sniper slot. Don't even consider the DMR. It's only good for situations. Sniper's good pretty much all the time. You don't need a spray other than your Warforged. I would just suggest picking up shockwaves because you can get beamed out of the sky with the new wings. And then for heals, chugs aren't as good as I feel like they were in Sword. So you just need to, like, plan out with your team whether one person's going to carry white heals like medkits, bandies, you're going to carry minis or whatever, and somebody's going to carry Flowberry Fizz for mobility. So yeah, definitely probably just stick with the Chapter 5 Season 1 stuff. If you disagree or even agree with my opinion on the new weapons added this previous week, I'd like to see your responses in the comments. I appreciate everybody who clicked on this video and watched it. Y'all have an amazing day.